and welcome! A couple of days ago I posted a video about how I house my snakes, and I started off by showing you guys how I house my ball python Noel. And after I did the video, it came to mind that I was actually showing you a housing which is not how it should be done. Noel is thriving, he's doing very well, but in the video I kept on showing you guys stuff saying this is not how it's supposed to be, but this is how I'm doing it. So right now I changed something in Noel's terrarium to make it better, to actually make it as it should be. This is also an advice to you guys. I mean, you probably, like me, makes mistakes, but the important thing is to fix them when you see them. So that's what I have done. I have redecorated Noel's house to make it more as it should be for a ball python. As I've talked about earlier, many people keep ball pythons in racks as well. I don't do that because I only have 3 ball pythons, and racks are usually when people have a great amount of them together. Most of the time it's for the breeding, and because it doesn't take up a lot of space. Terrariums, as you know, they can be pretty big and they take up a great amount of space, whereas the rack is pretty much just a shelf. Let's go say hi to Noel. Alright guys, so here is Noel. You may remember him. I bring him up a lot and I talk a lot about him. He's one of my absolute favorite snakes. I bought him in ham some time ago and he was very, very tiny. He was so small that he could fit right into the palm of my hand, and he's grown quite a lot since then. Noel here, he has been through a fat time because he would eat all the time, and I was just so happy that my ball python was eating, so I just kept on feeding him because I was like, he's eating, I better feed him. Because you've heard the stories about how some ball pythons are quite picky, and then they sometimes go into like a strike, like a food strike or whatever you call it. But I slimmed Noel down quite a bit. If you follow my channel or my Instagram, you may know that Noel has been sick. He's not anymore, he's doing very well, but he has been sick. He had what was called a respiratory infection, and that's basically, I like to compare it to when people have a cold. You know, where you have all these sorts of slime just building up. And the thing about you and me, we can cough up this slime and we can sneeze it out, but the snakes can't do it. So the slime just kind of builds up in their mouth and then it goes back into the lungs, and that's one place it shouldn't be. So it was very dangerous for him, and Noel, he isn't very big, he's still a small snake, so I was very, very scared for him. I treated him with Baytril. I got it from the vet. From the vet. And Baytril in the beginning didn't seem to be working properly. I did a treatment for 2 weeks and nothing really seemed to happen. He was getting a bit better, but not much. Finally, after some time, he started eating again. He's no slime around his mouth and he's just looking overall healthy. Alright, now, I keep talking too much, but it's okay. Alright, so let's get on with me showing you how Noel's terrarium is looking now. I'm gonna put him over here. Alright guys, I'm just gonna take out these so you can actually see what's going on. So, this is how Noel's new terrarium look. It doesn't look like much. I mean, the plants here, you can pretty much decorate it however you would like to do it. The reason why we've made it so simple, let me address the newspaper here at the bottom, is because we bought an animal from someone and the animal had blood mites. And blood mites are the spawn of hell. So, I had something, it's not reptibark, it's something like it. I had it all over and lots of plants. It was looking very beautiful. I was very proud of it. But the blood mites, they just got into everything and it was a nightmare. We haven't seen blood mites in a couple of months now, but you can never be too sure. Also, newspaper is widely accepted as a substrate. It's very easy to obtain, very easy to clean, very easy to put. So if you have a lot of animals or don't want to spend that much time on your cleaning routine, it's pretty good. I'm not sure I'm gonna switch back. Even though the blood mites are gone, I have 2 other terrariums where I've really designed it and made it beautiful. The one is with Harry, my Chinese water dragon, and that's looking really good, and I really like that. So for the snakes, we're gonna keep it on newspaper. Over here, I have a hide in the cold end. It's just a piece of bark. You can buy these at the pet store. Some people, they go into nature. There can be bugs and stuff when you pick it right up from nature, so there's different ways that you can clean them. Either you can put them in the freezer or you can cover them with boiling water. I even heard somebody told me to put them in the oven and then bake them. Not sure about that, but yeah, I think it works. Anyway, I prefer to buy these at expos because I know they've been cleaned properly. Alright, so, but I couldn't keep, I still have a small plant over here just to make it look a little nice. A little nice for Noel. I mean, I really like it. I really like beautiful terrariums, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, and in here we have the water ball. This is the new one, this is the small one. As you may remember, I had a big one before. I don't have it anymore, I switched it. I switched it. As I said in the previous video, it's not necessary. Ball pythons don't have the need to bathe or the need to soak. They just need somewhere where they can drink. So this is a perfect size for Noel. And over here we have yet another hide, and this is in the warm end. So a hide in the warm end, a hide in the cold end, and the water bowl. As you may have noticed, I don't have any warming light for Noel, because Noel is a ball python, and ball pythons in nature, they live underground. They don't have this need for light, and it might only stress them more than it may help. So I have a warming mat, and it's underneath over here. So nice and warm over here, and nice and not freezing cold, but colder over here for Noel. So this is what I would call like an ideal minimum way of keeping your ball pythons if you're keeping them in a terrarium. It works very well. Noel, he's a good eater and he sheds perfectly every time, and he's just overall healthy. So I can say for Noel, this works. And so I hope it does for you. Alright, so the only thing we're missing now is the snake. So let's see if you want to go in. There we are. Gorgeous Noel. And I'm gonna put these back up as well. Scoop over there, buddy. Ah no, look at that. I fucked up. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's the other way. Wow. This is such a Monday. Yay, I figured it out. So that was all for today. A quick video on how I house my ball pythons. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to leave a like, it means a lot to me. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. And don't forget, you can find me on Instagram under the name jossersjungle. Well, that's all. Thank you and bye bye.